supposed to record with this racket. Daggum. What are you doing? You're gonna have to speak up. Dude, these wheels look so good on your truck. So I know some people have been waiting for this video. What are we doing, Ronnie? Oh my goodness, that looks so good. So today we're working on dual caliper setup on the hard body. Yep. We're gonna do dual caliper setup and we're gonna run the lines. Are we hitting the proportioning valve today? No. Not today.
I wanted to make that a whole separate video on how to do all that.
Okay. So we got a good tutorial on it?
Yeah.
Right on.
We can start off like do this, blah, blah. So today we're just gonna plumb in the, I'm trying to decide which calipers I want to do, but we're just gonna plumb in the handbrake and get the calipers mounted up.
Okay. So today, we're gonna, aside from just mounting the calipers, what do we have to do that?
To plumb in the, what?
No, to get the calipers on, to get the rotors and the calipers, because this is a drum brake, people.
Yeah.
You can't put calipers on your drum brakes.
So, the rotor doesn't fit over this piece.
Okay.
So we have to get the whole drum setup off. Okay. And then we have to cut this off. I think you can unbolt it and pull your axle out, and I think it'll come off, but we're just gonna cut it with the plasma cutter. And
because it's quicker and easier, and we don't give a shit.
You can't see it. Like, can you see it on it?
Nope.
Not really. I mean, you can, but.
I mean, a little bit.
Yeah.
They couldn't see it because they don't know where it is. I was just like, all I see are pretty calipers. So, we're good.
So yeah, this side will be the ssame way. I'm not too worried about it. Eventually, we might fix it up better. Okay.
We got the. Where did we get the calipers from? Are these both 300ZX calipers or what?
Yes, those are both JDM 300ZX calipers. I don't know what the difference is, but that's what they are.
From a Z32?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're aluminum. The front ones are cast iron. I got those ones from AutoZone.
Okay.
So, yeah, I don't know. They just, AutoZone, O'Reilly's, and them, they didn't have both sides in stock. They would have like one left and one right, but I need four. And so I just ended up getting them off eBay because it was easier.
Right.
And so that's what I ordered, and that's what they sent me. Aluminum ones.
Have you tried a Subaru caliper on these things yet?
I don't have one that's loose.
Okay. Ronnie had a theory that the Subaru calipers and the 300ZX calipers, which Subaru calipers?
0607 WRX.
Okay. And these Z32 calipers might be the same and might be easier to find. Or might mount up the same way and be easier to find, because the 300ZX calipers, they are not terribly easy to find, and when they are, they're pretty expensive.
Yeah, they're just dried up from people doing stuff like this.
Yeah, so they gotta be like returned. They gotta be like refurbished or whatever. And
they're way more common in the aspect of like the car, because the 300ZX, the Z32 lived a lot longer than a 2-year car from Subaru.
Right.
So you would think it'd be the other way, but 240 guys suck these things up.
Yeah. And plus, they're way older.
Subaru guys don't really swap to these brakes. They, for the most part, they just go with Brembos.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I think they'd be easier to find.
So the mount kit comes from Beebani. We'll have his link in the description. You can hit him up, Beebani Customs, on Instagram. Does he have a Facebook?
He doesn't have a Facebook, but we have his email. We can drop that down there.
Look, Jason, if you're watching this video, you need to get an Instagram, a page that you can sell stuff on, a YouTube or something, dude.
He has an eBay that a lot of people go to.
Oh,
we could ask him for
we didn't know you have an
eBay.
eBay.
We could link his eBay store.
Okay, well maybe we'll try to link your eBay store if you're lucky. Dude, I'm ready when you are.
You ready when we're at?
Yeah, dude.
You ready?
We're ready. Cut it, bro. So, I was watching some clips from Drift Week, looking at some Instagram posts and just all other kinds of stuff. And I noticed there was one guy that he had a C4 Corvette, and y'all probably seen this, but his car burned to the ground. I mean, it was like a pile of ash with like 4 wheels sitting around it. It was pretty crazy. I don't know if he had a fire extinguisher. I don't know any of the story. All I know is his car burned down to the ground. And as far from what I heard, like the car was fairly important to him. Well, we put too much money into our cars to let that happen. So I got some fire extinguishers today. Went to Harbor Freight, got fire extinguishers. It was $50 for 2 of them. Cheap insurance, dude. Cheap insurance. If you don't want your car burned to the ground. It's so dope that these say Nissan on them. I love that. So we just bolt the bracket on, and then the calipers bolt onto the bracket, or the rotor bolts onto the whatever?
Yeah, all that.
Where's your rotor?
It's over there.
So this is one of the pieces that you get from Beebani. It's just this plate right here, and that's where the calipers bolt on. Does the rotor go in the stock position?
Yeah.
Like on the, just right on the studs there?
Yep, no adapter, no nothing. Slips right on.
Nice. You gonna fix it?
Yep.
Yep. You gotta fix it. I don't know if that wrench will fit that bolt, kid.
It does.
It does? What?
I feel like there.
All right. So yeah, rotor just slips right on over the existing studs. You got this bracket right back here. Oh, look, it's got the little Beebani Custom logo in it.
That's what I like. I like this one.
Do you? Why? Because it's gold? Yeah, it looks pretty dope.
This is the gold one.
Yep.
These ones.
Dude, so much gold. Should have got gold rotors. Gold spacers.
Got the spacers done up gold.
You should have your whole truck powder coated gold. Cab and all.
Daddy, I need them. But I need them.
Please don't.
I'm not doing
Hey,
them.
set that down, because you will be losing them.
I didn't.
Here, let it go. Let it go. Just leave it right there, because you will lose it. All right?
Look at that. Ow.
Yeah. It's my workspace, punk. What are you
What?
doing?
I'm not seeing.
You're fighting. That's what it's called. Just be this bracket.
No, right on. I've got a single caliper kit that's going on my hard body, because I'm not going to put in a handbrake. Both the single and dual caliper kits use the same rotor, which is from a Passport.
Yeah.
Just any Passport, because they were all the same year. I mean, they were all the same model, right?
I don't know.
All
I
years.
got like a 2000 something Passport, 4-wheel drive rear, or
Oh,
2-wheel
okay.
drive rear. I don't remember.
Yeah, when you purchase this kit from Beebani, I mean, just ask him whatever you need. He knows everything you got to use. So, but yeah, it's a Passport rear rotors. Are they on? Dang. Let me get over here and get the money shot. Woo! Man, that looks good.
It's kind of ridiculous to think that that's on a hard body.
I know, dude. The rotor is so big that the calipers look small.
Here are $5 a piece.
Which one? What is $5 a piece?
These little locks.
Holy crap!
these
And how
are-
much are the pins?
$20.
Holy crap!
It's pretty ridiculous.
So you'll pay.
And you have to take these off. if you get the Duralast pads that I got.
Oh, the alarms or whatever they are. Do they just bend off? They just bend and break off?
Yeah. They're a little bit of a pain.
So yeah, Ronnie was just saying, make sure when you get your calipers, make sure they come with the hardware. These little these pins right here, and then the little wiry lock things, because he said each pin's $20. And how many pins do you use per caliper? Two. And then the wiry lock things are $5 a piece.
Yep.
That's $50 just for one caliper hardware.
Yep.
Dang, that's no good.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It was pretty ridiculous.
Dude, they have small, fat brake pads. That's funny. Be sure you take your little, we're getting low alarms off. I don't know what you call them. Just the little metal things that squeak when your pads get low. Wear indicators. That's exactly what they're called. Why would I know that? When they start going off, I just bend them back with a screwdriver.
You have one of those?
Yes.
So the back ones will fall in. So you have to hold those
Okay.
and then stick the front one in.
Let's look at this. Let's check the technique here. Okay. Pin and pin. Oh, it's falling in. Huh.
Oh, and if you don't have the spring that goes in here to push the pads out,
Yeah.
good luck, because you can't find it.
It's like that big flat metal, that wide flat metal piece.
Yep.
Dang, man.
So I ordered one set that didn't have any locks, and it was missing 2 pins and 1 clip, one of those spring things.
Holy moly, dude.
Yep. And so here we are.
So the lesson here is if you want to do this, buy yourself a 1991 300ZX. That's complete, because you'll need all of the brake parts.
But hey, these say Nissan on them, so
What?
that's worth $20.
This is actually a fairly simple install. I guess procuring the pieces is probably the hardest part of this whole thing. Finding all the pieces that you need.
And not spending $1 bazillion.
Yeah, really?
And then you go.
Your hat's in the way.
I don't know what it does.
Oh, it doesn't push your pads
I
apart.
don't know.
What the crap does it do?
I don't know. I have no idea.
It sits there and does nothing. I don't know, maybe it protects your rotor from stuff going in here, or
No idea.
if anybody knows what this does, comment below, because we have no idea.
Pressure regulator in.
So a little aside here, we got the ignition coil mounted. It's all riv nutted, which is nice. If you never use riv nuts, they're super nice because they rivet right into your sheet metal, and then they're threaded, so you just screw a bolt in. Super nice. And then is this riv nutted also?
I tried to, but the angle with this lip here and the brake lines, I wasn't able to get one to stay. So
All right. So we got fuel pressure regulator on.
this is rib nutted in. The vacuum block.
Ah, I didn't even notice that. It's all incognito there.
The map has its vacuum line, and the fuel pressure regulator has its vacuum line.
Dude.
So boost controllers in.
So how close are we?
Well, I'm waiting on you to bring me the TechFlex.
I was supposed to do that. I told you I'd forget it another day.
I know.
Look,
I
I'll
should
forget it
remind
tomorrow.
you, but I just remembered right
I'll
now.
forget to bring it by tomorrow. All right. You'll riv nut your e-brake down? Mm-hmm. Nice.
Yeah. Where I had it mounted before, it was too far over. I couldn't get the reservoir on.
Oh,
So
that's a fancy reservoir.
it's like $7.
Amazon?
Yeah, dude.
Nice.
You know it. It ought to do the job.
Okay, so now just one line back to that caliper.
Yeah. So this is in. I put a grommet in there.
Yep, I see that.
So that it's right. This line actually is okay. It runs to right here.
Okay. I see it.
And then we'll put the T here, and we'll make the 2 lines that go to the calipers, and that's it. And we'll start bleeding.
Holy moly!
We'll have a
Working handbrake.
Yeah.
I mean, the car doesn't move, the truck doesn't move, but if we want to stop it, we can stop
We
it.
could do some slides. Push it down a hill. We could kill.
Yeah, we should just push it out there. Just let it roll down toward the garage and just rip the handbrake a few times. do some dirt skids. Yeah, it's a lot of trial and error. It's like bend this way and see if it fits. It doesn't, so we got to bend a little more, see if it fits, and then make the next bend. And then, 3 tries with that bend also.
That's pretty all right.
Does that work?
It's not that pretty. But this one over here looks good. The first one.
It hits all the little clampy holder things, so that's what's important.
That's what's important.
So all the brake lines are connected.
Yep. I just gotta tighten them up.
Just tighten them up and then we bleed it.
Yep.
Nice. Doesn't everyone agree that Ronnie's rear end is looking really good these days?
Express the emotion of this.
I know, dude. I'm just gonna step back and appreciate this real quick.
Just think I'm done.
I wonder if we have an old picture. I bet we have an old picture or some old video, or we can splice into this video to show like what it looked like when we first took the bed off, and it was just dirty, like 1990 something dirt under here. Like everything was just made of dirt. And now everything's pretty and clean and new race car parts and stuff. Let's get the engine in this thing, dude. For reals. What are you doing? You gonna put brake fluid in it?
Yeah.
But we're not actually gonna like use this truck.
Why not?
We're just gonna build it and then leave it in your garage so it looks pretty forever.
I mean, I guess it has to be able to be pulled out, right?
It's got wheels. You just roll it back and forth. What do I need to do? Go back there and open the things up?
Yeah, so we can let it suck down fluid, but it's sucking it down. It's leaking right here.
Ooh, let me go back here. Is it leaking?
Yeah.
You need to tighten it up?
Yeah,
You
these aren't tight.
need a
I need a
wrench?
tin and a crescent.
stand by.
So, Beau's gonna try and turn the wheel. The wheel. And I'm going to pull the handbrake. We're gonna see if it works. We got it all bled out. We had a fitting there that was leaking, fitting there that was leaking, one of those was leaking, and so it gave us a real nice bleed path so that everything bled really well. So let's see what happens. Go ahead, Beau.
Nice.
Do it again.
Hang on. Let me get it going.
Okay.
Alright. Nice.
Dude, it's like one finger.
Is it really?
Yeah, watch.
Let me see it.
Go try it out.
Here, I'm gonna record and you pull the handbrake. Or do you want me to record pulling the handbrake?
Well, I just want you to feel it.
Oh, okay. Nice. Dude, awesome.
Well,
Here,
that's
do it again. Dude, I used 2 fingers on that. That's what she said. Or wait, that's what I said to her, or she, what?
Something.
So, it works.
It works.
Little victories.
We did have a
Little
small
victories.
problem. For some reason, this fitting chewed up some threads.
Yeah, it's one of the bleeders. We had powder coat. Once these got powder coated, powder coat gets inside here because you have to remove these to get it powder coated. So powder coat gets inside there. I don't know how you would clean that out. Maybe if you have a die that looks like it's about, I don't know, 10 or 12 millimeter. But if you have a die or a tap that'll go in there, you might tap that out just to clean those threads up in there before you go, running those things in there. Because we had one that was super tight, like Ronnie showed you. It tore the threads up pretty good, so we'll have to re-dye that one.
Yeah, we pulled it out of here and stuck it in there, and that one's good. So we may try to fix this, or I may just order one. These things aren't that expensive. They're a couple bucks.
Unlike the rest of the brake parts.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. Thank goodness this one's filled in there because, yeah, that's not a cheap caliper.
But that's it. We got it all plumbed in, and they work, which is the most important part. If y'all have any questions, just, you know, shoot them down below or message us on Instagram. We have a Facebook page now, Local Losers 520. Just shoot us a message if you need. We'll link this video to the Facebook page and some pictures and things like that.
Well, let's go play Apex.
That's it. Apex time. See y'all.